Female coders tend to produce better computer code than men, but are penalized if their gender is common knowledge, new research suggests. Female coders who submitted proposed changes to publicly available and freely modifiable software through a platform called GitHub had their work accepted more often than men did, according to a new study. But all that changed if other users knew the person behind the code changes was a woman. Our results show that women's contributions tend to be accepted more often than men's. However, when a woman's gender is identifiable, they are rejected more often, the researchers wrote in a study that was published February 9 in the preprint journal PeerJ. Our results suggest that although women on GitHub may be more competent overall, bias against them exists nonetheless. These differences also show up when it comes to career advancement and cold hard cash. For instance, a 2005 study in the Economics of Education Review journal found that women in math and science careers are paid only 88% of what their male counterparts earn. But in those studies, the researchers couldn't evaluate whether women's lower levels of participation or success were due to gender bias or other differences between men and women. To get closer to answering that question, Josh Terrell, a computer scientist at California Polytechnic State University, and his colleagues looked at one of the largest repositories of open-source code, a service called GitHub. Terrell and colleagues trawled through the profiles of more than 4 million GitHub users, then used a program to link the users' Google+ social media profiles with their GitHub accounts. About a third of those users specified a gender on Google+. The team then analyzed how often the coders had their pull requests, or proposed changes to software code or documentation, approved or rejected. Overall, women made up a relatively small fraction of the coders using GitHub. Women had made about 140,000 pull requests, compared with men's nearly 3 million pull requests. However, the numbers flipped when it came to women whose profiles identified them as female. While insider women did not seem to be penalized for their gender, women outsiders saw their acceptance rate dip from 72 to 62% when their gender was identifiable from their user profile. Men with identifying details in their profiles also saw a drop in their approval rate, but the trend wasn't nearly as strong. The findings hint that sexism may play some role in women's success rate, at least on GitHub, the researchers found.